Okay, so the left-hand one is your impact of your previous swing, which you can see now is not too dissimilar to the setup that you've actually got now with this new setup. Okay, so the hands are going to be coming back on top of the golf ball, your spine is behind the golf ball, you're getting in that position to hit up on the golf ball. That ball's teed up, you've got to be swinging that club on a slightly upward angle, at least on a flat angle. If you're coming down on it, no good at all. Okay, pops up in the air, big slice one. Okay, you look at your start position here now. Come back here, sorry. There you go. How your shoulders are more levelled off. Your spine almost looks very much iron set up. Your shoulders are more level. So when you started here, your hands were on the club as they were, anticipating kind of hitting down on the ball like an iron would be. But then you think, oh, I must hit up on the ball there. I'll lean back and change my spine angle to here. Now the hands come into this position, the face is always left wide open. So all you see is a big old cut to the right. And then you just think, well, this club's not working. Or you try and flick it with your hand, as you said. So when you come back to impact, you'll try and do something here where you try and sort of flick your hands. Your hands might be back here somewhere hitting the golf ball. In this case, the hands were perfect because the face had gone open because of that. The ball was just going to go ta-da and seal it off to the right. Okay, so you've got to start. I don't think I got it on the camera here now. And again, you won't have to do this long term where you do the old club up here, turn it, drop down. Eventually, you'll just learn what it feels like to hold this club and come in from a sort of more right-sided position. Yeah, you're just going to set yourself up to the golf club more on the right-hand side of it, not so much on top, and then try and manipulate your grip and change. So you'll learn that feeling again. Practice that at home until it just becomes something you just can't not do, okay? Because when your hand's in a better position and you can see that sort of lean there, then we just lean back to square the club face up. Same good turn. Now the club face is stronger when you come back to the ball, and that same good impact here. The hands are nicely on top of the golf ball. Your head's behind the golf ball this way, which will release the club more effectively. And finish up on your left side, knowing the golf club is going to be hitting the ball with a nice straight club face. The first few shots you're going to get going a little bit to the left because your tendencies were to still anti-right it, I suppose. If you've seen a golf ball go this way a lot of times, a sort of big curve that way, one of the things you'll do is just start swinging it left. But once that ball then went a bit left early, you're like, well, hang on, I've hit 3 or 4 hooks now. Don't want to hit a hook, I want it a straight shot. You'll start swinging the club more towards where you want to go, as opposed to, as 99% of amateur golfers who slice it, swing the club away from where they don't want to go. Yeah? If your ball's going to just notoriously spin off to the right, what do you do? I'll just swing it left. You'll do all the things that we don't want to see in a golf swing. Yeah? You'll lean back, you'll flick your hands, you'll swing the club left, or you get your right shoulder over the top. Yeah? If you're getting that club face stronger and closing it, you do all the things in the golf swing you want to see. You'll shift your weight to target, keep your hands in front, you'll get shallow with the angle of attack. Awesome with that club there, and that's where you get some of the shots there, sort of about 250 carrying down the fairway. So I would say practice that on the course too much in some ways when you're just playing socially. When it comes to competitions, you've got to work out which hole's the best suited for you hitting driver. There'll be some that you hit really well, some that you won't. For me, a good example is the 16th on the Mac. I just don't see driver down there at all. Okay, now you hit one down there like that, you'll get past the second pond and you'll be in that sort of biggish bit of fairway. I can't see that shot for me. I just hit the ball down there, 180 to the marker, and then at 9 under the green. I play 2 par 3s. Okay, there are some guys who hit driver down there and they're successful doing it. It might suit you, it might not suit you. You've got to find the best way for your game, your skill set, your visually what you're seeing to get that ball on the golf course in the least number of shots. Yeah, that's what golf's all about. Yeah, find your best way of playing. I mean, if you look at like football teams, not every team plays 4-4-2. Some plays 5 at the back, some plays 3, some plays 2, whatever. They got all these different formations that work around what their players or team can do. You can do certain things with a golf club. Play to that, yeah. If you're the best, I mean, if you're Rory McIlroy, you can drive every single hole on that golf course apart from the par 3s, and Terry up shooting 55 something stupid, or 59 or 60 or something. Yeah. If you're an amateur golfer and you know you're going to have a bit of a dispersion, it's spreading it a little bit, let's just find the golf course. Yeah. Don't need to hit driver every hole. However, if we can hit it and you can gain 50-ish yards, that's a massive advantage. If it was like say 20-30 yards, I'd go, but okay, don't need to use it too often. Okay, but if you can gain 50 yards, potentially that risk and reward is going to be kind of a 1-1. Yeah, if you get it wrong, yeah, okay, in the rough, in the trees, it's costing you a shot. But if you get it right, you knock on the green, you're making a lesser score. Okay. So it's working out that balance, but setup wise, you just got to get used to what that position is, okay? Because the ball's teed up, it is a slightly different setup. You've got to feel more behind, and underneath, and now just make your same old normal swing. So the circle's the same, yeah? Nothing's changing in the swing. Yeah, I've not said once if you had to square the club. I said, bye. you just swung it as you feel comfortable and button mooned it 260. So, okay, mate?
Brilliant.
Make sense?
Yeah, okay.
Good man.